When Chapman Billies leave the street, and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late, and folk begin to tack the gate, while we sit boozing and happy, and getting full and unca happy. We think on the lang Scots miles, the mosses, waters, slats and stiles, that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brews like a gam storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth fund honest Tam O Shanter, as he frae air he neck did canter, all there wham there a tune surpasses for honest men and bonny lasses. O Tam, had thou been but so wise as ta'en thy wife Kate's advice, she'd told thee well there was a skellum, a blethering, blustering, drunken blellum, that frae November to October, ae market day, thou wasna sober. That ilka melder with a miller, thou sat as long as thou had siller, that every naig was caught a shoeing, the smith in thee got roaring fooling. And at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, ye drank with Captain Jean to Monday. She prophesied that late or soon ye'd be found deep drowned in Doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the mirk by Alloway's old haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me greet to think how mony counsels sweet, how mony lengthened sage advices the husband for the wife despises. But to our tale. Ae market night, Tam had got planted uncorrect, fast by a mingle, blazing finely, with reaming swats that drank divinely. And at his elbow, Suitor Johnny, his ancient, trusty, drouthy crony. Tam looed him like a very brother. They'd been through for weeks together. The night drave on with sangs and clatter, and aye the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, with favours secret, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm without na flare and muscle, Tam didna mind the storm a whistle. Care, mad to see a man so happy, he'd drowned himsel' amang the nappy. As bees flee hame with lades of treasure, the minutes winged their way with pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, with all the ills of life victorious. But pleasures are like poppy spread, you seize the flower the bloom is shed, or like the snow falls on the river, a moment white, then melts forever, or like the borealis race that flit ere you can point their place, or like the rainbow's lovely form, vanishing amid the storm. Nae man can tell her time nor tide, the hour approaches Tam and ride. That hour on nip black earth's a keysing, that dreary hour Tam mounts his beast in, and sic a neck he tacks the road in, as ne'er poor sinner was abroad in. The wind blew as 'twad blown its last, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the darkness swallowed, loud, deep and lang, the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand, the deil had business on his hand. Well mounted on his grey mare, Meg, not better never lifted leg, Tam skelpit on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire. Whilst sudden flashes ged blue bonnet, whilst crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whilst glowering round wi' prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares. Kirk Alloway was drawing nigh, where ghaists and hoolits neckly cry. By this time he was crossed the ford, wherein the snow the chapman smored, and by the birk and Meeklestane where drunken Charlie bracks neck bane, and through the winds and by the cairn where hunters fund the murdered bairn, and by the thorn abune the well where Mungo's mother hanged herself. Before him, Doon pours all his floods. The Dublin storm roars through the woods. The lightning flash frae pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll, when, glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirkalloway seemed in a breeze. Through ilka bore the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers canst thou make us scorn? Wi' Tippany we feared nae evil, wi' Usquaby we'd face the devil. The swat sereened in Tammy's noddle. Fair play, he cared nae deil's boddle, but Maggie stood, richt sair astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished, she ventured forward in the licht, and wow! Tam saw an anchor set, warlocks and witches in a dance. Nae cotillion Brent knew for France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels. A winnock bunker in the east, there sat old Nick in shape o' beast, a towsy tyke, black, glim and large. To gie them music was his charge. He strewed the pipes and gart them skirl to roof and rafters o' the dinnel. Coffins stood round, like open presses, that showed the deed in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip sleight, each in its cold hand held a light, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haly table a murderer's banes and gibbet airns, twa span lang wee unchristened bairns. A thief new cut it frae a rape, wi' his last gasp his gab did gape. 5 tomahawks with blood red rusted, 5 scimitars with murder crusted, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, whom his ain son of life bereft, the grey hairs yet stuck to the heft. Wi' mair or horrible an offer, the ain to name would be unlawful. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew, the reel they set, they crossed the creekie, till ilka carlin swat and reekie, and cussed their biddies to the wark, and linkit it in a sack. Oh Tam, had they been queens, all plump and strapping in their teens? The bricks of mine, my only pair, that yince were blushed with good blue hair, I'd ha' gied them off my hardies, for ae blink at the bonny birdies. But withered bedlams, auld and droll, rigged with the hags would spain a fall, louting and flinging on a crummock, so wonder it didna turn thy stomach. But Tam kenned what was what through brawly. There was ae winsome wench in Whalley. That night enlisted in the corps, lang after kenned on Carrick shore, for mony a beast the deed she shot, and perished mony a bonny boat, and shoot meikle corn and beer, and held the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark, o' paisley harm, which, as a lassie she had worn, in longitude, though sorely scanty, 'twas her best, and she was vanty. Ah, little kenned thy reverend granny, the sark she coughed for her wee Nanny, wi' 12 pund Scots, 'twas o' her riches, would ever graced a dance of witches. But here my muse had wingman cure, 6 flights are far beyond her poor, to net sing how Nanny lap and flang, a supple jade she was and strang, and how Tam stood like in bewitched, and thought his fairy e'en reached. Even Satan glowered and fidged through fain, and hooked and blew with micht and main, till first Akeeper sign another. Tam tint his reason altogether, and roars out, "Well done, Cutty Sark!" And in an instant all was dark, and scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish legion sallied. His bees buzz out with angry fight, when plundering herds assail their bite. His open pushes mortal foes, when pop she starts before the nose. As eager runs the market crowd, when catch the thief resounds aloud. So Maggie runs, the witches follow, with mony a knoll it screeching hollow. O Tam, you'll get your fern, in hell they'll roast you like a hern. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and gain the quay-stang o' the brig. There at them thy tail may toss, a running stream they darena cross. But ere the quay-stang she could make, the faint the tail she had to shake, for Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie's breast, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little wishy Maggie's mettle, a spring brought off her mass of hail, but left behind her ain grey tail. The carlin caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarcer still. Now, what this tale of truth shall read, each man and mother's son, take heed, whene'er to drink ye are inclined, or Cutty Sark's run in your mind. Think, ye may buy the joys ever dear. Remember Tam O Shanter's mare.